want to note that the base does not look any different than when I left.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. I've just been exploring.
You've been catching a lot of shit.
Yeah, that's how you level up the fastest.
What's your level now?
I don't know. Let me check after I capture this. And oh shit. And like I said a second ago, I ran into an NPC that is called an up and coming pal tamer, and it's pretty much just fighting a player like bot.
Buenas noches.
And they actually call pals to fight alongside them.
Oh, buenas noches. Good night.
Wait, where are you running? Come back here.
You know what's fucked up? The other day when I was talking Japanese to that one chick, you know what I ended up doing? I almost said Spanish because I couldn't remember the word, right? I couldn't remember the word, and I almost I had to stop myself because I almost inserted the word for in Spanish, which just doesn't make a lick of sense. This is so fucked, dude. Oh, I don't want to confuse her even more, man. You know, I don't have a deck list.
Oh, I almost caught up to where you got your random teleport. I'm just south of you.
Yeah, I'm getting beat up. There's a dude with a minigun over here.
Yeah. I'm looking for a fast travel point.
There's one right over here.
Yeah, I'll start climbing up.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Come on. Well, if you say so.
I'm so confused right here. I set up this order for cards, right? For proxy cards and Magic. And now that I'm going back to load the cards, it said that I didn't have any at all for now it's actually saying it.
There's some very high levels around in these parts.
Well, that's because you're not supposed to be in that area yet.
What's up? How's everything?
1 sec.
Go right ahead.
Alright, I need to check out this NPC that I caught. I don't know how how bad this is gonna lag, but I'll share the screen. Oh, she's naked. Let's put her in here.
Gosh.
Wait, I can fight her again, even though I captured her. Wait, does that mean I can farm cows off her? I guess
Get
it doesn't.
comfortable. No sense of me sitting there leaning at a weird angle.
Interesting. I'm curious.
Hello,
God
last
damn,
soda
fell
in this
asleep.
pack. How are you today?
Brother, I just teleported to 3 different places, and every place I went, something tried to kill me.
Oh, that's normal.
Oh, our world.
Called anger.
I was dying to one thing, so I teleported to a different waypoint. Immediately, thugs in my face. I got shot like 10 times. I was like, oh shit!
Oh my god, this person's strong. She did 385 damage. I need to try this out on something stronger. Oh wait, I'll fast travel to a boss and fight it. What's their stats? No picture. Attack is 371. What's the stats of my other pals? Does 100 more damage. I want to see if this
Quick question on this
NPC
time. I help you.
summons pals.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem.
Oh, lag.
How's Postman?
Let's do. What was that one? That one's 28. I'll go to that one. Oh, the lag. There we go. Now I gotta go north.
Be 1 second. Sorry for the.
And my level's 18. Okay, so I guess she doesn't summon pals anymore.
So no farming pals.
No, and I also can't use her to summon another pal to fight. So, but other than that, the NPC decent, I guess.
Do you think it's player based? Do you think I could get her to do it?
I don't know. You have to go and either use the one I captured or find another one.
I'm sure I used the one that you captured. I'll be there
But I
momentarily.
love the fact that they added a new type of NPC that's wandering around. I legit thought that maybe somebody snuck into the server because it's running around. But bullet. Get over here. That's it, only 19 damage. I guess it's because I'm too weak to fight this one. I feel like they really upped the difficulty even for the vanilla base. Or they made the game more challenging.
Dictative Erebos. I'm pretty sure there's another card with arrows, so I would. Let us look. Search. You sure it's a whip or? Oh yeah, there it is. Whip of Erebos. Fucking dick ash card that I really. Is it a natural?
Where are you at? The merchant broke.
Doubling.
Where's the trader you're talking about?
It's not a trader, it's a NPC that behaves like a player.
Where's she at?
She's in my inventory. I want to
There we
do
go.
a test and see if she can summon pals to fight alongside her like she did against me. No dice, but I managed to capture her pal, so I own it. So there's that.
Wait. Wrong. Yeah, this is the. Here's the right one.
Yeah, this thing is way too strong. And she doesn't use her gun, which is weird. The other NPCs usually use their guns. She just goes as them, punches them. Makes a good mute shield though. Alright. I don't think I'll be able to beat this. I got her half health, but yeah. Actually, if you come down here and help, I might be able to beat her.
Who are you fighting?
Patalia. It's near where you were exploring earlier, so you should have the place unlocked.
Nah, I don't. But I can get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me just
As
a
long as I
moment. I'll be
don't
there.
die, it should be fine.
Oh shit.
And don't
I
worry,
gotta I got a different problem.
Nah, they'll handle it.
Oh shit, this is a big problem too. Holy fuck. There's like 13 of them.
That's not much. They can usually handle that unless they're in the 30s.
Well, I'm about to find out. They're all humans.
And which base is it?
Our new one.
Yeah. Should be fine.
Sí. Tengo una buena noche. No.
Did that emote my character just do? I didn't know there was emotes in this game. Oh wait, no, I don't remember.
You can wave.
No, it
There-
did some sort of pointing thingy.
There are emotes in the game. Last I checked,
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh fuck! I died. Oh,
Okay,
you
they're all
got
dead.
90 seconds to get to me.
90 seconds. Oh shit.
85.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam.
Where did we
bam.
enter? I think we entered from there. $65.
I don't know.
60.
Am I fast enough?
Well, if not, at least get in here before I die, so that way you can continue the fight. She's at 900 HP, so she's close to being capped. $25 seconds.
I'm coming.
You got 15.
Oh my god, I'm so slow.
10, 9, 8, save, 6, 8. Uh, 400
Damn.
arrows and I wasn't able to beat her.
Damn. I was just too far away with my teleport. I didn't have anything close enough.
Well, since you're there, may as well grab the portal that's right next to it.
Yeah. Fuck. Sorry.
Oh, it's I equals. That's for my, because there's no value for 10. No subject for 10.
Flag.
I'm assuming where you are is
Boom.
where it is.
Yeah, just look for the big light in the sky.
Yeah, I see the giant thing that you're inside.
Oh, right now I'm outside of it. I'm about to get my stuff.
Ow, damn. What the fuck?
You got the portal before you came down?
I'm getting fucked up around here. No, I didn't see a portal anywhere.
You just ran right past it.
Did I? Well,
Yeah.
fuck.
See right there?
I was getting shot at, man. That's all I cared about.
Alright. Well, I
Back
need
to
to
the
head
dialogue.
back to that portal.
Are you going back in?
Not yet. I need to get some pals that aren't dead. I only got like only a couple working.
Oh, I see it over there. I'm gonna go hit it, and then I will go get my strong pals, and we can come take this.
Ooh, lag. Ah, lag. Can't even climb shit.
Okay, strong pal time. What type is it?
It's a grass.
Okay.
Alright, let me put the. There we go. I put the tamer to wander the base. When I found her, we actually fought, and she summoned a pal, and yeah, and then I caught her and her pal. So I thought it's cool that they added a new NPC.
Oh, I can only talk to her if she talks about having a fight, but we don't do anything.
That's because I tamed her. But if you see another one roaming around out there, you can fight her, or him, whatever it is.
You know what fucked me up, Crimson?
What?
I was doing the thinking in code yesterday on Brilliant, and I was trying to figure out how to stop the code, like how to not give it like because I was doing what if statements, right? And I was trying to figure out because it wanted me to like go forward, and then like if the wall was there to turn and stuff, and if there's nothing there, then go straight. And the what if scenario or the what if question they had really messed me up because it had an if statement. If this, then this. And I kept thinking, well, the only options I have are turn left, turn right, or move forward, right? I didn't have a stop. I didn't have a don't do anything. And it took me a while to realize that if I just left the value blank, it wouldn't do anything. So if this, then this. But I changed it to where whenever the if state the else statement, sorry, the else statement would happen, it didn't do it because if it did, it would cause it to keep moving and really messed my head up that day. Sorry, I know you guys were talking.
No worries.
Lesson breaks and continue.
The
Or then I'm going to tinker with this code a little bit. Let's see. Let's go ahead and practice this real quick. Oh,
Okay, I'm ready.
just repairing my stuff. I'm depositing the useless. Alright, help me finish this real quick.
Oh, hey, what level are you?
18. Look at my head. Pretty sure it's 18. Yep, it's 18. Let's get rid of
okay, let's see. Try not to look at the
this
actual.
one.
Um,
Place with that. Alright, I'm ready. This is gonna be a hard fight.
so
Hey, how
int
many finish making this real quick?
Alright, come back.
In that case, never mind.
o
I have
equals
something to send in here.
Oh, okay.
I'll be done in just a hot second.
10.
How do I dismantle an old thing?
Peaceful?
You just throw it in the trash bin.
plus plus. That's right.
They might add it. Who knows?
Early bracket.
Island.
Alright. Fill up.
When we go in here, can you give me some spears if you have any?
Spears. You only need one. You mean arrows?
No pal spears in case I need to capture something.
Oh, spears. Yeah, yeah. I thought you said spears.
Oh. Okay, I'm here.
Okay. Let's see. Split, drop, split, drop.
Oh,
Thank you.
Let's go.
that's run.
Ready?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because I have all the. Okay, I got it right.
Where'd you get a rocket launcher? Oh.
Not a rocket launcher. It's an egg shooter. Don't
Take
you
the
see them
return
eggs
out.
flying?
Bit.
Stop lagging and let me pick you up. There we go.
Right, because there's two separate ones and they both have their own thing. Pretty Yay! It's a pickle. It works. Has done it. Oh shit, that's right. Yeah, I do. Oh, anyway, string has to be decimal, solid. So that won't be. Uh, here's your blue equal. I have to add in. Oh, I'm saying equal.
Alright, almost there.
What time do you think I should try to catch her?
When she's down to her last 100 health.
I'm gonna
Right
pull
now,
my
you've
character.
only got like 5%.
0.03.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel like they've upped the difficulty. Or unless you did.
I didn't.
Alright, so it's a vanilla. It feels a little harder than it used to be. I used to be able to capture things like 10 levels above easily. It would be difficult, but not this
I'm gonna
difficult.
pull mine out at 200.
Yeah. We're mostly doing 1 damage, mostly, for some
I'm doing
abilities.
about 6 a hit.
I'm
7 on
talking
a
about
crit.
the pals.
Oh. I'm gonna pull Daisy out anyhow. She's about to die. Damn, damn. Don't kill him. Holy shit.
1%. Let's try it. Wait. Wait, what? Well, shit. 1%.
Nice.
I was not expecting that to go in one shot.
Have you learned the small feeding bag technology?
Yeah.
What is that one?
It allows you to auto feed your pets that are in your party. So you don't have to occasionally go in and feed it.
I'm gonna save it for Pal Essence.
There we go. Did you get it? Nope. Ooh.
1% chance.
Try it. Especially aim for the back. You get a slight increase for catching.
Oh, bitch.
Ah, damn it. The lag. I wasn't able to roll out of it. Alright, try now.
Ow. I need help.
Yep, 1 second. One more just to keep him off me. And then I catch it. Well,
Damn.
there you go. We'll get you another one. I got probably enough arrows to capture one. This one's a lot easier, it seems. Alright, try to catch it.
Bruh. Nope, not that. This one.
Use your weaker bow to whittle it down a bit more.
I just have a bat. I don't have a bow.
Oh, you should always carry a weak bow with you. Like the 3-shot bow would work perfectly for this.
Son of a bitch. You You know
to
what?
warp
I bet
on
I
them.
bet you it's because I'm using the green balls. I'll use the blue one.
No, the green ones are better.
Hello, welcome.
The green ones give you a higher chance of capturing.
Greater than 40.
They cost more resources to make, but
Yep, but it's the blue one that I succeed with.
The integers aren't defined for yellow, but let's see. Yep, and no words for they.
oh, don't kill it. There we go. Did he capture it? And I'm dead. Okay. Nope, it didn't capture. Oh,
coming.
wait. Where are you?
I'm coming.
40 in total. The blue is supposed to be 20. But it would be different
You don't have that one yet, so
because
didn't get.
40, but
Alright, let's grab this loot and then head back to base.
I guess I'm really loud. I have to be really quiet from now on. My
Yeah.
roommate's trying to sleep. I got something to do tomorrow.
Yeah. No screaming. Well, all you gotta do is just talk softly.
We're gonna play ASMR now. Hey, we gotta go defeat the tower.
If you think you're ready.
I was taking them on last time. I think we can do it if we did it together.
Well, I keep trying to get in, but I just disconnect every time. The connection is really bad. We could try. Yeah, I don't know what's been up with my internet. It's like I can barely play any games the last few days.
What happened?
My internet's been completely shit the last few days. Like that gun game, couldn't even play it yesterday because I kept freezing.
By the way, are those strings meant to say yellow?
oh, the actual wording, I just changed it to something stupid.
Fair enough.
Yellow,
I
green,
I was
blue.
reading that while you were
Yeah,
doing the
just
activity.
just to define them separately.
Already.
What I'm weirded out about is that the integers that I set here aren't actually interacting with. Because the thought is that it would give me an equal amount to 40, right? Up to 40, but the value of blue is supposed to be 20, so 40 that would be instead of the amount that I was given. So something's wrong.
Adelante.
The integers aren't actually affected by the so for command is not by the for. It's weird. But that's what I'm because I was thinking what I'd do is I would set 3 colors and I would set them up as different values and I would see how the for command impacts the values, which it's not impacting the values at all. I wasn't sure if it could or not.
Weird.
Yeah.
See that.
So the integers aren't affected by these at all. For I'm not entirely sure how I would do
With
that.
you defining what the integers are, and then to change, I believe if you want to use a specific number variable, you need to use sin, but I don't know if that's
Well, sin would be like entering variable. That's why it's weird. I think I'm trying to mesh together two different ideas in code, and it's not working.
Are you coming?
yeah, that might be what you're doing.
Because I'm too used to
I
integers and
can't visualize it either, the way you're trying to do it.
hey, is it Rebel Spike? Yeah, Rebel. Is that for statements? Is resetting value to so yeah, I was just learning about the for command, and so I was trying to see if the integers are actually affecting colors. So the idea was that all of these would be set to 40, and that their numbers for the color would actually dictate how many lines it would pop out, which it didn't work that way. Because all I'm wanting it to do is the base of the code was supposed to just give me a certain number of them, and every time it runs, it creates another number. And when I run this, it works, but the integers are being ignored because there's technically 40 values of each for each, blue. But I was just trying to figure out if these were affected by integers. So it makes me wonder, if I were to set something like this, how would I set integers?
I'm waiting.
Like, how would I set it to actually calculate the values?
there.
The idea was yellow being 5 would give you the most values, the most lines, I should say, and then green would give me less, and then that was my thought process, but it didn't
Oh,
work.
you're trying to split it as in if you're doing percentages. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, that's a whole nother. I think I'm just trying to take on too much at two.
Let's hope it doesn't kick me out this time.
Because this code's not affected. Like the for command isn't actually affected by the integers at all.
Oh, by the way, you're not able to capture this one.
And that's it for the for command lesson anyway. Don't know what the next one's. Oh shoot! I didn't do the break and continue. Damn.
And I got
go back to it. I think try using a float to separate between the colors. So use the float to then separate the integers
Yep.
you're trying to do. See if that works.
Like set them as a float.
internet's so bad I can't even participate in boss fights.
So you have the integers at top, those are your
Yeah.
values, and below it use a float below the 3, and then define the float to differentiate between those 3.
So float. Right, a float. Too new to this. Ah. Oh wait. I mean, no, that's defining it though. That's defining it as a float. Float define. I mean, yeah, I could. Oh, it broke. They're writing float wrong. Are you saying that wrong? Doesn't need it.
Needs 2 settings. Huh.
It's not gonna fix it. Look, it's not gonna fix it. It's still broken. See, still broken. Like, and then why does it say I need to end the line there and then end the line there? Like, so lost. Uh, I did floats a little bit ago in my brain. Not pulling up anything.
Okay.
Floats, come on, floats.
Head. YouTube.
Oh, that's right. Floats have to be decimal. So that won't work. They can't be whole numbers. Probably break. Okay, what's happening with blue? Blue still, yeah, blue still did it. Same things as the. I derp hard. Integers aren't. Well, I mean, at least I know the for command works that way. Breaking can.
I did it. Z, I did it.
Nice. That means only you can purchase.
No, I didn't define I on the.
Forgot
Dumb. I is nothing.
Oh, we can make our own rings now. Neat. Oh, hey, we got the breeding farm. Or I can do the breeding farm now.
Not giving me the value. Because I forgot. I forgot to find. Tell me that. Cool. Yep, 0. Good. Hello, welcome.
What in the world is this?
The breeding pin. Alright, I finally unlocked the stone structures.
Got two for ahead of me. Oh, equal. Size equals. Oh, I'm gonna love breaks. The if and else statements yesterday would have been so much easier if I had break command.
I need an 8 stone.
Yeah, me too.
Ah, great.
Let's check the other base.
Morning.
have plenty of iron now, but I need a mining trip for the other two things.
Yep. Oh, we just need to put the two tombats on the stone minefield. And oh, did you check the mine?
Hmm?
Did you check the stone mine area?
No, I haven't been there.
Okay, I'll check it once.
Continue doesn't continue. What?
Oh,
What
you mean the mine at the place?
the
At
fuck?
the place, yeah.
Yeah. I already did that.
Why does it continue? Wait, so continue does one more iteration of the command and then stops, while break just stops at full tilt after. Huh? Why is continue? What? And why would you need continue? Why isn't there just like stop or something? Or hell, just nothing there? What? I hope that's clarified.
Need leather for that. Oh. Righty. Guess I'll go get a dig toys.
Ab. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. I don't know how to open up another tab for a project at this bad because
your project flash? Control Shift P.
Right here. Not opening it. Not opening the
Oh, they're
project.
telling you go to your current project and press Control Shift P. Is it not opening your console? Wait, really?
I think maybe the program borked. Okay. Hell. Oh, there it is.
You press Control Shift P. It should allow you to open. Can you not press Control Shift P? Well, Control Shift P doesn't do anything. Huh.
Yep.
You got the base.
No. Too far away. And I can't find any fast travel points.
What's the second project you're trying to open?
space isn't. Oh, it's ended. Is it ended? They're retreating. And I don't think any of the pals were hurt. Yep, they're just stuck. So the base is fine.
Hello, forgetful sack. That's trying to figure out why this is working different than what it is in the tutorial. Isaac. Forgetful Isaac. Oh, there's another L there. I'm so sorry. I hate when people butcher my name and I'm butchering yours. I'm so good. Just learning C++. Stretching out. It's it's not giving me access denied whenever if input equal password else denied, but it's not giving me access denied.
Streamed yesterday.
Oh, you
Not
did?
long after me streaming, like not even 10 minutes in, a bot comes in promoting follower and viewer botting, and I'm like, be
Yeah.
gone.
Check the if test. Oh, it's equal to. That's fucking okay. That explains. There we go. That might work. Bob. 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 Okay, fine. Password. Oh no, that's not right either. What about hello? Pretty sure hello password actually. Sweet. Oh my god. That was it. That was it. uh yeah, that's a simple. That's stupid. I'm so dumb. And ah, code blindness, right? I'm just like, what is it? What is it? Ah. Oh, yeah, I've been following this guy's tutorials. Quarter of the way through. Quarter of the way through. And this is just basic, though. This is advanced or anything. Actually, I think the lesson for this one's about to end. Let me check. I've been doing it for a few days, like 2 to 4 hour segments.
Okay, that's one. Maybe get another one.
Yeah, it is my first language.
Coding is your first language?
That sounds awesome.
All right, now that I've done breaks in there,
Alright, oh, that's level 47. Not gonna deal with that.
yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I decided I like a couple of days after I started poking at it, I found this brilliant.org. That way I could start, thinking in code and conceptualize it better. So I have my conceptualization here and I have my actual learning here. And so every time I get to next point, like yesterday was loops and stuff, for commands and then else command. I basically like these seem to be in a similar structure, which is kind of funny. So I've just been doing one and then hopping over to the other, doing a few of those and going back. But C++ is my first language because I need it for Unreal Engine, and I'm going to be helping with game development. Me and my friend making a game, and so I want to make sure I can help. Paint blue, current location puzzle. There's a version. Yeah. So I've tried picking up coding before, and I had a tutorial guy that was like for Java and a few other things. I couldn't pay for the actual lesson done stuff, and I tried to learn it over, and I learned like jargon for it, but I didn't really like figure out how to type it. It was weird. It taught me like what inputs and strings and variables and integers were, but it didn't actually teach me how to type the code. And that was what was really annoying was that, I mean, how dare you give me the entire alphabet, but don't teach me any words? Just really frustrating. Yeah, well, that's what I did. I mean, it was free, of course, but still, like, how dare you teach me the all the letters and not the words? Like, it's just nah. Like, that doesn't help me with the language at all.
Alright, got it.
What are you doing?
I'm grabbing some new pals that'll help with everything.
Ooh, so it just definitely beat 100 times. If blue, erase. If blue, erase, and then right. Else paint blue and turn. Better to be else paint. Also pretty have some actually want to make. Yeah, without a focal point. You need a focal point. You need a goal. And the hardest part about learning, trying to learn last time was that the only thing that I wanted to learn was Python, so that way I could learn I could make a bot for, but then I found out that I needed to use a jar file to actually attach to it, to actually write it. And it was only like 3 lines of code. It wasn't complicated. It was just basically a ledger, save stuff. And I was gonna make more on it, but then I found out that I needed to have a jar file that it needed to save to. Without the jar file, it literally would not remember anything. So it was useless to me. I didn't have anywhere to host the jar. And I started looking into like ways that you could actually host the file, and all of them were just expensive. And I was like, well, what's this? I just want to store like a small text file. Like, come on. But that was like 4 years ago. So I'm pretty much just, yeah, I don't remember really any of it. Yeah, I've tried to get in a few times, but me and my friend Crimson here were talking about a game. Like we were talking about like adjusting mods and stuff to like make a game that we were playing called Content Warning. And basically it's skewed into like how would I make a game? And that went into like, well, what would the concept be? How would it work? All that. And just started brainstorming ideas. And then I joined onto the server and I met Z, and Z started making models, and then we started going through more and more ideas. So like in the course of like a few days, we really just had a really good lockdown idea of what we, and so I wanted to be able to help and stuff, and it's a good excuse to learn code, and then after learning coding, I can do other stuff. Yeah, I'm the guy that like started coming up with ideas, asking and trying to like even them out and iron them out and stuff. But I don't want to be just an idea guy. I want to be able to do stuff as well. What location is yellow then turn? Hi. Where's the if? Hold on, I need if yellow. Alright, so if yellow, location is
Where's all the berries?
In the fridge. Or are you talking about the skill berries?
The skill
Ah!
berries?
The hell?
I'm getting in my inventory because I'm reorganizing.
Oh, okay. Let's just move all the code. I don't feel like stuff. Location is empty, paint it yellow and turn.
I'll put them in this small chest here for now.
Well, I was just gonna add 3 more.
Alright, then just put them in any chest. I'm gonna delete all
Have
these.
if empty. If blue or if yellow. Oh, that might be because of my settings. Hold on, let me check. My sound settings worked the other day.
Shit.
Let's um it might be, but most likely it's my audio settings aren't high enough. So,
He's not talking to us, is he?
No,
no,
he's
no.
talking to the stream.
Okay.
But if you want to pitch in and join
Oh,
the
my
stream,
open threshold
Go
is
for it.
my open threshold is too low.
No, I don't know what he's talking about.
Cody.
I think it's let's see. Let me
Thanks
see if
for help in that conversation.
okay.
Alright, now.
Yeah, okay. So my noise gate also is a problem. 90% of the time you sound perfect. Then sometimes you get really muffled and quiet. Oh, that's awful. Is it better now? Like, is it actually better now, or should I change my? I wasn't aware of this. I'm sorry. It feels like a cat took a bite out of my cord. Damn jerk! How dare you take a bite out of my microphone? Now you're overall lower. Okay. So now I just need to give myself some gain. Okay. Let me see
I
if I can
gave
give
my
myself
bow
gain
an
in
attack
the.
called
Ah,
Sand Tornado.
ah. Cat decided to attack my arm while climbing down.
I'm surprised that worked.
Where is my mic? Here it is. Mono, exclude distortion pods, compressor, noise gate. Peacetime, nope, nope, nope. None of those. I don't have a gain on here, apparently. That's kind of bad. Alright, let me just change the actual settings in here. This is probably just too low.
I need to kill a dungeon somewhere.
Compressor. Wait, I don't have a gain in here? What?
Does dungeons give us
Um,
ancient stuff as well?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't give us the stuff that the tower bosses drop, but it gives us other stuff that you can use.
Does it give us ancient
Let
technology?
me look.
try that. Maybe.
Yes, it gives us ancient technology. No, wait, no. Fighting the small bosses around the world gives you ancient technology.
To make it
Dungeons
lower,
give you technology points.
I just changed my
Underground fighting and capturing bosses will do it.
changed my noise suppression, I think. In the actual. Okay, so I think yeah, my decibel rating was set to low. Is this better? Hey, there we go. Yeah. Fools. Yeah. Sorry about that. That should be a little bit better now.
Once it's done building.
Yeah, so it's just the setting on the stream was actually low. Decibel rating was low. Yeah, the audio stuff is really annoying. I used to use Streamlabs, and setting up Streamlabs to actually take in the audio and noise gate and while canceling out like a fan and stuff in the background was an absolute nightmare. And every time I got it right, it was perfect. And then when it broke, it would go just a little bit off, and it would take me days to figure out the how to do it again. It was just really annoying. I'm glad I'm using Twitch Studio now instead. Location is empty, then paint it yellow. So location is yellow. Okay, so if it's empty, paint yellow. So it needs to paint it yellow. But it doesn't. I don't have an if empty statement here.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, there's no if yellow, so just paint yellow is going to be the first thing that I do. And then turn right. So
These are eggs? Yeah. Okay.
paint it yellow and turn right. So let's just say right,
You wanna help me go kill this guy real quick?
and then if current location is yellow, so here we go.
The penguins.
If yellow,
10p? Yeah, we can do that.
location is yellow, paint blue, and turn left.
What would be effective against him? Just a regular wolf or electric?
No, anything. He's
Paint
pretty
blue.
weak.
So paint blue, and then if current location is blue, erase it and turn. Turn left, turn right, turn right. Okay, so wait, what? Well, this is why I'm doing the conceptualized stuff as well as the actual learning, because this way I get a better idea of like problem solving. So it should make the area yellow, and then it's going to turn right, and then if it's yellow again, so if it lands on yellow, it's going to paint it blue. But then if it's yellow and then it paints it blue, it needs to turn left. So I can't make that part of the else statement. So I'll say turn left. So let's just say turn left. Hopefully that functions properly. And then let's see. If the location is blue, erase it.
Don't kill.
So if blue,
That's why I retracted.
if blue, erase, then turn right.
But that might kill him. Catch him
She
quick.
won't. She is pacifist.
There we go.
She'll bring him down to 1.
Finally, after you've move forward.
Her continuous ability won't kill her.
I've let it
After it
kill
is
trap people,
finally after.
and it physically won't kill them.
Ooh, really? That's nice.
Okay.
It just
Then
kind
I
of
put that
in place for me to be
here.
able to catch.
And that should work,
Okay.
I think. Oh no. Oh no. I borked.
Why didn't that give me ancient?
It did. Look at your tech tree.
I need to move forward after each one of these.
Should. I got 3 now.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
Forward.
Small feeding bag. I only need 1.
We'll have to go fight another one then. Because I've already made you one, and it's in the workbench right now.
I know, but my quest wants me to make 1.
Alright, there we go. Should stop painting any of the yellows. What?
I'm gonna go see if the little ice lizard thing is alive.
Let's do. Wait, chill it. I think you already caught chill.
What?
Oh no,
I'm gonna try to kill chill it.
Most of the noise are other people talking. I was wondering why other icons flashed. Yeah, when they're talking, it comes up.
Then we'll have to go find somebody new.
Catrus. We haven't fought.
I mean, yeah, it's just a consistent, exact pattern. But I broke it so hard. But the else statements don't work in this situation because there's nothing else I can do. I can't say if it's not yellow, else do this.
Because it's been a couple hours.
Maybe move forward, but then it's not painting them blue.
I'm lagging too much. I can't find.
Paint yellow, turn right, move forward. If yellow. Why isn't if yellow coming in there? Wait a minute.
Alright, then it has
Is it because it's moving forward due to the
one we
else?
haven't beaten before.
If yellow.
So we'll go fight Catrus next.
I feel like it's literally just what do we got?
Bloody hit.
So it's definitely painting them, then turning right, then painting them and turning right and going forward. So it's following these commands. But then when it gets to the if yellow command, it's ignoring if yellow paint blue. And since it's ignoring the if statement for painting it blue, it breaks the rest of the code. This is why we should have an if empty area and not an, just if blue or yellow, because it doesn't make sense.
Almost there.
Mm-hmm. enter these bosses, but I can't enter the main boss.
I think it's the cutscene. I'm not gonna lie.
Moving the thing multiple times per loop. Paint yellow moves forward, so if the blue never hits. Yeah, if I could make an if empty, that would be amazing, but I don't. See, that's why this thing kind of annoys me a little bit, because it forces you to not use what you would obviously use to fix the code. So it's kind of irritating with that. Like, you just have to use the if else statements empty on the else statement in order to make sure it doesn't do anything. Alright, so let's do it again. If location is empty, paint it yellow. But we don't have an if empty statement. We don't. It's not in the toolbox. We can implement if empty using two other ifs. This is so, I could use two if statements to do one thing.
Try throwing it.
Right? That's what's so weird. I'll need to put in one conditional statement inside another.
Or you got more.
Yeah,
One
okay.
sec. I'm waiting until she gets down to 1. Okay. I'm also gonna try to get behind her.
That's probably why. So first will be paint yellow. And then
You can tell she's pissed. She killed my guy.
maybe that was the only thing I did wrong. So I'm saying paint yellow, turn right.
Acquire one ancient technology. Yeah, you gotta beat the boss of
Paint yellow. If yellow, turn right. Move forward.
or otherwise you could just farm the easiest boss.
That's fair.
Maybe that'll work. Okay, so paint yellow. If yellow, turn right. If blue,
In that case, how many ancient
if
potions
yellow,
am I?
if yellow, paint blue.
Because I got 5 from the tower.
Well, I got 2 now. And I bought everything I wanted.
Paint yellow. And then, okay, so it starts off, paint it yellow. If it is yellow, it then needs to turn right.
Alright, let's build this one structure.
So if it's yellow, so it paints it yellow, then if it's yellow because it's on it, it turns right. Then after that, if the current location is yellow, paint it blue, then turn left. So turn right, paint blue. If blue, turn left. Turn left, erase. Turn left, erase it. If blue, erase it, turn right.
Okay, so
But then what about the turn left?
Need to go get some more paladin. How's this stone?
Yeah, no, it's just not.
500. I need eggs now. Do I have a chicken? I just killed one. Head to the other base.
Oh my god. So the issue now is that after every turn, it's not moving forward. So now I just need to move forward after every turn. It looks like it's working. It looks like it's working.
Where's that?
Far southwest, northeast, and southeast.
I don't know if it's gonna.
You're gonna need either fly there or get.
Hello, Caleb Wells. Yes, I'm learning C sharp. I have a tutorial over here that I'm going through lesson by lesson, and then I have Brilliant that I'm using to understand concepts for it. It's good to have you. Thank you. I mean, this looks like it's working. I mean, I hope once it gets to 100, it's done. Because I don't know why I have to wait until it's 100. Like something isn't quite right. Check your program either matches the rules above. Yeah. So Brilliant has program learning, which is what I'm doing now. And then this is a new one. This is a new one where I use repeat statements and if statements. And I'm kind of not doing too hot. Nerd. Yes, exactly. Okay, so let me just read this out so I can get a good grasp on this. Paint yellow, turn right, move forward. If yellow, turn left. Paint blue, move forward. If blue, erase, turn right, move forward. Okay, let me make sure that the
I need to go on a killing spree.
paint it yellow, turn right. So it's going to be paint yellow, turn right, move forward. Current location is yellow. Paint blue, turn left. If yellow, paint blue, turn left, move forward. If current location is blue, erase it and turn right. If blue, erase, turn right, move forward. Okay. This should be right. I started to try to learn C instead of C sharp on Code Academy, but that it's been rough. Yes, exactly my point. Code Academy made me feel like I was an idiot and didn't have any amount of like question answering. Code Academy was just. I think I actually have a tab open for Code Academy right now, or is it? No, it's W3. But yeah, no, it just it didn't bode well for me. I didn't like it. All right, let's see if I actually got this right because this should be right. I mean, I went through all the statements and it should be right. So let's find out. This is like coding without actually typing it in, so you can get the idea of what the code's supposed to do, which is really nice. Looks like something is not quite right. Check your program matches the above rules. I did. Yeah, so what I've been doing is there's here, one second, let me open up a tab. Can't remember if it's stack skills or still skill stacks. Stack skills. Okay, so skill stacks. It's skill stacks. This is stack skills and this is skill stacks. I know, very, very weird, right? They're named pretty much the same. stack. Is it here? Yeah, here it is. All right, sorry. Oh, okay. So this Stack Social, my bad. Stack Social. It said if the tile is empty, paint it yellow. On your could you always paint it yellow? If the tile is, but I don't have an empty command. That's the problem. I don't have if empty. I just have if yellow, if blue, repeat. So I don't know what it wants me to do unless there's something I'm missing. But I mean, it doesn't appear that there's any more options. Scrolling isn't helping me. So paint yellow, paint blue, erase before, turn left, turn right. If yellow, if blue, repeat. C is better. C is better. But C sharp and C plus plus. So um so sorry, I'm terrible with names. Caleb Wells, yeah. So this is the website that I found very helpful. Like for example, C++ programming for beginners and expert. It literally has this, which is the one I'm doing currently now, which is 17 hours of videos and lessons, and then so it's 15, and advanced programming. All of these, this is what I'm actually doing right now over here. That's exactly what this is, all of it, and it's dirt cheap because these are people that have made lessons in the past, and they just sell them for like a cheaper amount. Usually you get good savings on it, and this one's $15. There's one for learning Unreal Engine 4, which isn't the current version, but I mean it's still the building block for the entirety of the engine, and it's only like $40. And it's hours and hours and hours of like information and tutorials and like walkthrough. And I love this site because it makes learning skills from other people instead of learning skills from books. And I can't stand learning skills from books because everyone's like, buy my thing, learn from here, buy my thing. And it's like, I know you need to make a living, but at the same time, it's the point of entry is too expensive for coding. The point of entry is way too expensive. And there's a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff, but none of them actually like none of the ones that I found a while back were really good.
That
Yeah.
put out their work, what they've learned as a way to teach others. Take
But I mean, I would rather learn the skills from people that I'd rather learn the skills from people that have actually learned the skills that want to teach it than go to like college or something.
there's stuff like Udemy and stuff where you can take Udemy courses from different people who are trying to share what they know and
Yeah.
help others learn in a similar light. There's a full game development course I found, which is like $30 to $40, and that's from start to finish, showing you how to create a game and how to add everything that is required for that game to work.
Yeah, and there's stuff on this site that's like
When you
stuff for
compose a
Unity
game,
and stuff. Yeah. So like at a lot of the places in Code Academy, I made it up to the end of the functions and there was no explanations for anything it was making you do. Yeah, so that's the problem. No one teaches fundamentals, they all teach information. And the problem is that most people have to learn fundamentals on their own, and that's what people don't tell you. That's why coding's hard, because people don't teach you the fundamentals. If you don't know the fundamentals, it's okay. So it's like you're at a construction site, right? And like I was telling Isaac earlier, uh, when I tried to learn the first time, right? I tried to learn like Python or C sharp or C++. They gave me all of the terms and didn't tell me what any of it meant. So it's like I went to a construction site and they're like, build a wall. And they said, here's the bricks. And they didn't supply any of the cement and didn't tell me how to make the cement. So I'm sitting there staring at bricks like, okay, I guess I'll just do whatever. And it's really bad because you don't have any idea of what you're doing. And not to mention they start off with the whole namespace thing. Oh my god, the namespace thing. So a lot of people start off using C++ and they use using namespace space std semicolon at the top of the code page. And it's really good because it stops you from typing it at the top right here, right? So you type it up at the top right here. It stops you from actually having to put in the std cin, std cout, std flush, std endl, like all this stuff. But the problem is that from like when I was googling stuff, I found out that that is something that a lot of lessons do that is very, very bad, because not all programs are just going to assume that these are programs, or these are things you're wanting to run. I shouldn't say programs. That's a misnomer, but basically anything that's doing anything needs to be told in the program that it's doing something, such as cout, cin, flush, endl, and you need it to know that when you build the code. But if you build it with saying, "Oh, well, just assume that all of these can do all of that," it won't work later on when you're coding. And that's what I found going through a few pages and forums and stuff, is that people hate it when you learn code and they say, "Oh yeah, put namespace, put up using space namespace, space std semicolon," because what it'll do is it'll make it to where you don't have to type std at all to tell it that it's actually something it needs to do. And I refuse to fall into that pit trap. If I have to type a little bit extra, oh well, I can pause the video and keep going. I'd much rather I'd much rather do that. And learning the fundamentals is hard, but in order to learn the fundamentals and use them properly, you're going to need to know how the things work. In order to know how the things work, you need to have a conception of it and be able to internalize it, which is exactly what I'm using Brilliant for. Because I want to make sure that when I think of code, I think, okay, it does this, and if that, it does this or that. And that's exactly what Brilliant's helping me do. Is over here I'm learning the terms and how things function and stuff and how the layout should be. So I'm kind of learning sentence structure a little bit, but over here I'm actually learning how to make words. Yeah, yeah. So Codecademy, they probably updated that because a lot of people, especially on forums, if you go into a forum and you say, "Hey, doing this," and you have namespace at the top, everyone and their mother is going to lose their crackers, because they're going to be like, "Great, here's another person that studied and learned, and now they're using this and it's screwing them." Because it'll work on the shorthand of projects, but it's not going to work when you're doing stuff for like companies or building a whole bunch of lines of code. You can't just tell the program to just run everything, because then it's not going to know what to admit and you'll start breaking stuff. Yeah. So like I said, what I'm doing is this. This is the best thing that I've found. What I would love to do if I had the money is this, because this guy's really good at teaching. Once I actually go to the actual page. Hold on. Come on. Eh, Go. Get that line of code off. Scroll all the way to the bottom. So he, of course, doesn't have his CSS, but he has JavaScript. So if I scroll down, he might have something else, but I don't think it. Okay, so learn programming is what he does for programming. I can't remember what he uses, but it basically gives you the information on how to do stuff. And each language, from looking at it on the surface, I've seen is that each language has specifics, but they all generally flow similar. So the terms and how things work in the code change, but for the most part, they're the same. I don't know if that's fully true, but that's what I've observed. But he basically has these lessons that you can do, but the problem is the cost. It's like $100. But he's really good at teaching, and I enjoyed going through the trial. I could actually go to the page where he actually sells it. So you can actually see where the cost is. Where is it? I'm in programming now. Let me see. Let me see if I can figure it out. Here it is. Yeah, $150. He sells it for 65. But he has obviously he's got all this stuff over here, right? But from what I've seen, things like W3 and Code Academy, they'll give you information, but they don't really help you. It's mostly just, hey, here's this, do it. And while these can be really good, if you don't have the mindset yet for the conception of it like this, you're not going to be able to apply any of that. Like, this is perfect if you've learned a language already and you've gone in, right? This is absolutely perfect. If you've learned Java and you come in here and you want to learn C# or something, this is going to be easy, right? Because you just have to say, okay, now I'll just see what all this means that's different from, Java, and it won't be so hard. And that's what I'm assuming that's what a lot of people end up using it for. It's just a dump site to go learn stuff. But like I said, this guy, from what I found, he broke everything down and everything, and I really loved it. But I don't have the money for it. It's not something that I have the money for because I'm currently fighting for disability, so I'm broke as shit. But he has JavaScript and then programming, and this is programming, over 400 lessons. And if I can go, hold on, let me see if I can actually go into the page and select. There's a page that shows everything he has. Not my notes. Where is knowledge map? Here it is. This is what he teaches. And he has them all branched out. So you get all of this. So, like, say functions, write your own functions with parameters, write your own functions with conditions, functions, variables, parameters, multiple parameters, introduction, implicit return, all this stuff. Right? There's too many introductions, and I don't know where to start. It's all complicated. Exactly. So if you have the money, I would suggest this guy because he's, after looking and looking and looking, this is like the cheapest, best option that I've found. So this will basically be really good to help teach you. He has booleans and everything. He's got a lot of stuff. For each include, join, push, different syntax. But I think this is general programming though, so it should be good. But this is called learnprogramming.online. This is what I found that I wanted to learn through. JavaScript is get it. Here we go, upgrade to Pro. So it's $85 for JavaScript. And it's a one-time payment. I'm pretty sure it gives you access for 5 years, which isn't that bad. Less than $100. You can pay $200 and get that. Pay $15 and get this, and then you have, more than a few years worth of stuff. Oh yeah. For the websites, it would definitely be really good. With a heads up, I think JavaScript HTML, which teaches, is very different from C#. Go specifically Unreal Engine C+, might not fit quite. Yeah. So like the programming and stuff. Because doesn't JavaScript normally lean into like web page development and stuff, HTML, that kind of stuff? I know that those are similar. But I think C#, C++, Python, I think those are different than those because they're used in a lot more different applications. But yeah, that's what I've found so far to learn, because I don't want to have to spend a butt ton of money. I can't afford to go to Full Sail College and spend $65,000 to get my bachelor's in programming, right? I don't have that kind of money. So the best option for me is to find ways where I can learn stuff and not spend a lot of money. And even if I don't get everything, getting a lot of information is still very, very valuable. Okay. Thank you, Isaac. I don't know the specifics. Like I said, I'm still learning. But this is what I've found. So, and that's why I'm streaming this, because if this is what I'm going to use and it works well and I can give other people the information to go find it themselves, I want to do that, because finding all this stuff sucked. This is years worth of looking for stuff. Hell, last Christmas I actually asked for that, or the Christmas before last I actually asked. I was like, "Hey, can someone spare me like $100 so I can just do this?" And no one did, so I just dropped it. I just didn't do it, which is bad. But now I have a reason to actually learn coding. I have me and friends are working on making a game, so I now have a goal to look forward to. Now, what's wrong with this stupid code? A variation of fonts with additional colors. Write a program that follows these rules. The current location is empty. Paint it yellow and turn right. Does that mean I have to make an entire bracket that says if blue, if yellow, and then use the else statement? Oh my god, is that what I'm using? I'm supposed to use the else statement. Oh my god. Oh, my brain. Oh, I feel like an idiot. Okay. You'll turn right. Uh, now the question is, how do I use the if statement or the else statements? You have no idea the pain. I've been holding my breath. I think I'm on a tangent. I'm sorry. You should make a Discord. We have a Discord for the game development, yeah. As far as the Discord for coding, I don't think I should do that until I actually know coding really well, because I don't want to help people and teach them something incorrect. I don't want to be like, oh, do this. All right, my train of thought went sideways. So how to use the else statements now? I just is it just wait? Okay, so if blue, right, move forward. If blue, right. Okay. Yellow, left, move. Then just put these at the bottom then? Oh wait, no, no, no. That's just gonna do that. All right, hold on. So only try to do the paint if empty, paint yellow. Any other statements? The state machine would work much better. Too many if else statements. State machine. Yeah, see, I wish that there was something that said if empty. That would save me a lot of trouble, but they don't give you that tool. Skip. Sorry, I'm gonna scroll up real quick so I can read all of this. That's what I'm learning it for, is game dev. Yeah, right. Game dev is definitely something a lot of people are into, and it's one of those things that it's a pain, but once you learn it, you don't have to relearn it. It's one of those things that you carry with you, and it's much more important. It is more important to know how to do something than have a piece of paper that tells people you know what you're doing, because you can have a paper that tells you know what you're doing and be a complete idiot. Let me read. If else statements, ad break. It didn't even. Those ad breaks are just phantoming on me. Any else statements? A state machine. Only try if MD paint yellow. Start over. Reset and turn right. Blue or reset turn. Place. Okay. I'm kind of annoyed with Twitch honestly because it'll tell me when there's an ad when it's actively going, but it won't like pre-warn me. I'm not getting a pop-up that warns me when. And my Nightbot is wrong for the whole thing anyway, so I've been trying to fix that and I'm not entirely sure yet. I just started having to deal with that issue recently, so but yeah, my stream times vary because I'm always changing my sleep schedule. Generally, I stay within the same sleep schedule within a few hours for like a week or two, and then I flip. It also depends on what's happening in life. Like if I have to do something during the day, uh, I end up flipping my sleep schedule. You could ask Crimson. It's an absolute nightmare. My sleep schedule keeps flipping. I didn't even get an ad.
Either shifts by 1 or 2 hours, or goes back by 1 or 2 hours, or
Flips.
completely skips 6 hours ahead.
Yeah.
Back 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm up all the time. And it's really funny because everyone in my house is up during the night. So if I try to stay at a consistent daytime schedule, everyone else is like, "Hey man, you want to play a game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll play a game." And then like it's 6 a.m. and I'm still awake, and I'm just like, "Fuck." So keeping a schedule is impossible for me because of that, which is terrible for streaming. You didn't even get an ad. Well, that's good. I mean, as long as the ad was there. As long as it thinks it was there. There we go. Yeah, as long as it thinks the ad is there, I'm fine with it. Because I might get a penny. I don't know. Penny's a whole lot better than no penny. Alright, so if yellow, what is the else statement for? Let's see. If yellow, what was the if yellow statement? Paint it blue. So if yellow, I need paint blue right there. So, oh, wait, no, else does that for me. Erase, turn left, else paint blue, turn right. Okay, so that takes care of painting it blue and erasing it. Paint it blue, erasing it. So I need to paint empty space. So if yellow, else paint yellow? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Paint yellow. Let's try that. Paint yellow. No whammies. It isn't turning at all. It's literally just saying if yellow. It's infinitely yellow. Fuck. Okay, so um okay, hold on. Let me see if maybe that's it. Else paint yellow and turn right. Is that what you wanted? A square? Please tell me that's what you wanted. Please tell me that's what it wanted. Yeah, see my night vote's wrong. Get an ad. Relatable gonna be up in 4 hours. Yeah, right? Used to when I was working all the time, it was, oh yeah, well, you don't need sleep until the weekends. And then I got sleep apnea, and then I got back issues, and then I got back pain keeping me awake. And I got, insomnia and ADHD that always were with me. So I just have a vicious cycle of fuckdom. Looks like something is not quite right. Oh, come on, give me a break, man. What am I doing wrong? Oh, if yellow. Am I missing? Paint it blue.
Well, everything crashed. I guess that's a sign to go to sleep. I'll see y'all guys later.
Oh, have a good one, Z.
Yeet. Have a good
I'll see
morning.
you later, brother.
Yeah.
Good night. Steve.
Um, I feel like I'm learning Japanese all over again. Like when I was staring at the kanji originally, or not the kanji, but the hiragana, and trying to figure out what it meant. That's what I feel like right now. Loser, baby, a loser, goddamn baby, you're a fucked up little whiny bitch. You're a loser just like me. You're a screws loose loser, only 1 star reviewer. You're a power bottom at rock bottom, but you've got company. That's relatable when it comes to coding and everything else in life. Okay, let's see. Probably just break these down to small chunks. So let's start with yellow. Current location is yellow. Paint it blue. Turn left. So if it is not yellow, which means empty, Not yellow, it's empty, which means paint yellow. Turn right, forward. It says right here, finally, after any of these conditions, move forward. So move forward is at the end of the line for each and every one of them. So I got that right. So moving it forward is right. And then if yellow statement is right, that checks out. Okay, so if the current location is yellow, paint it blue, turn left. If yellow, wait. Yeah, feel free. Have a good night. I'm burning circuits in my brain right now trying to figure this out, and it seems like a small problem to be going over that hard, but like the if statement here is messing me up somehow. If current location is blue, erase it and turn right. If blue, erase. Hey, turn left. You're gonna go into the garbage, man. You're gonna go into the garbage. Yes, up there. Up there. Go all the way up there. Me grab that. There we go. Alright. So let's go back to the blue statement because apparently that's where it was messed up. If it is blue, erase it and turn right. If blue, erase, turn right, move forward. Oop, there we go. Okay, so that's blue. If blue, erase, turn right. So that's good. Yellow's good, blue's good, empty. If empty, paint yellow, turn right. Okay, so if it is yellow, paint it blue, then turn left. If yellow, paint blue, turn left. Else paint blue. Paint blue. Okay, I think. Thank you. I think this is right now. I don't know what they're trying to get me to make. A smiley face, maybe? Oh. I'm assuming this is going to turn into some kind of funny image. If I get it right. If it's seriously a smiley face, it would be bad. I would be so fucking mad. Still haven't figured out if not empty case. I'm trying. I really am. I've got all the parameters set though. If is good. I kind of wish I had that in my channel now as an audio clip. If is good. So I'm making it too complicated. Alright, like halfway guessing, instead of going through each step, first figure out how to check if the tile is empty. That would be with the if else statement of yellow. Because but the thing that breaks my brain about that is that that doesn't cover for the fact that if it's blue. It just says if yellow, else this. But if it's not yellow, it can still be blue. So that doesn't fix the else issue. So make the code that only does if empty, paint yellow. Alright, so let's just pull this down here. If yellow, so if it's else, I can only build with what they gave me, which is paint yellow, paint blue, erase, move forward, turn left, turn right, if yellow, if blue. If I was able to build this code in myself, I would not have this issue. Because I would simply say, you know, I would simply say if empty, do this. Because that's what you're supposed to do. But this wants me to figure out the if empty part with an if statement. But I can't assign an empty spot. That's the problem. In my head at least. Because if it's empty, I can't say if it's empty because it's not empty. It's either going to be empty, blue, or yellow. And I can only compensate with the if statement for yellow if it's empty, or if it's not yellow, which leaves me with blue and because the first thing I was going to do is add in the what I did first of all was I did this. That's what I did earlier, but I broke it somehow. But they pre-made this, so I'll look through it real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna go over it again and check it before I edit it. So if yellow doesn't do anything, else nothing, move forward. So if blue, station is blue, erase it and turn right. If blue, erase, turn right. And then hit blue and turn left. So in the else case, what do you know about the tile? The tile says if yellow, else this. So if it's yellow, it does something. If it's blue, it does something. But if it's empty, it just relies on the else statement to figure that out. So if it's in the else case, we know that it's not yellow. Yeah, but then what if it's blue? It's like, and then if it's blue, I have to rely on the if blue else. That's where my head's breaking because it's just so. So if it's blue, I have to erase it. Let me just. I gotta break this entire thing down. Hold on, because having it all up and everything is just making it harder for me. No, not erase. We just check if it's blue. Oh, Crimson's probably shaking his head at me right now. If yellow, paint blue, turn left. If yellow, turn left. Check. So else paint yellow, turn right. And now I need blue. God damn it, you're skipping ahead. I do get ahead of myself. All right, so that's the yellow part figured out. Now the blue. Paint blue. So if blue, grab that statement. I'm just trying to grab the complicated part first. So, and then if blue, erase, erase. If blue, erase it and turn right. And if it's if blue, if it's not blue, then it's yellow. Would I leave the else empty? Check drag the else, the if blue to else block. Uh, oh, fucking really? The entire chain needs to be in the else block. That's where I fucked up. Instead of slowing down, I got ahead of myself. It's going to be a really hard lesson to learn. Yellow, pink, blue, turn left. Else. Okay, so I need to move forward. To move forward, just go at the bottom? I wonder. No, that'll just do it each time. So I think it's kind of cool that it's making that shape. Mouse else block, insert paint yellow and turn right. The previous code would only check yellow, and when the blue block could not be yellow. Oh, oh, my brain. So let me go through this again in my to solidify this in my head, because dear God, I now have like 5 different things going on for this code in my head, and it's just I can't get it straight. Hi. If yellow, paint blue, turn left, move right. Else, and else is if blue, erase, turn right, move forward. So if it's not yellow, then it has to be defined as blue, and if it's not yellow or blue, then it's empty. So that's when the else statement comes involved with the blank. And then the paint yellow, turn right, move forward at the end is to make sure that it paints it yellow if none of those are correct. Did I internalize that properly? God, I hope I did. I probably just spent 30 minutes on this. We nest 2 conditional statements in order to check the additional cases needed for the 3 colors. If the square is blue, we take one set of actions. In the else branch of if blue, we can put in the if yellow condition that accounts for specific actions. We take when that location is yellow. Finally, the else branch, if yellow, we account for the empty location. Oh God. I know this is trying to teach me that I don't have to have another term in order to use it, but oh God, it's just I have a green, yellow, and blue marker. Why won't you give me the red one? Oh, wow, that took a lot longer. Thank you guys. That was frustrating to say the least. 3 different actions each one to do so. We need to nest conditional statements inside one of another. Blue, erase, and then turn right. Else, if yellow, if yellow is taking care of the empty space by being in the else bracket for the blue. I don't know if I'm going to remember that. I've tried and failed so many times, my brain hurts. $2,000, we get this. Do you think this version of the ant ever finds a repeating pattern like the highway we saw in the previous challenge? Due to probability, yes, but I would say no one knows because eventually it'll straighten out. No one shows that it does. No one shows that it doesn't. Okay. I was able to solve this problem using the C language when I was 5 years old. Get badass over here. Yeah. Emotional damage. If we had another color. Oh, here's the red. I asked for the red, and here it fucking is. If we add for another color, we make more variations of Lagton's ants. Langtons. Oh, okay. Paint red paints the current location red. I'm scared, right? If red checks if the current location is red. Oh, they give us an paint red and if red. That's nice. Now, each location can be in one of 4 states. Let's use them to make another version of Langton's ant. Modify this program so that it follows these rules. Okay, so empty is going to be yellow. So yellow needs to be the one with the empty statement. Or not. Okay, let me check this. If blue, paint red, turn right. Okay, I guess most of the code still just have to. The code doesn't look right though, because if blue, erase turn right. If blue, paint red, turn right. So if blue, turn red, right. Wrong. If blue, paint red, turn right. Else, if yellow. So if yellow, what was the next one you check? If yellow, paint blue, turn left. Yellow, paint blue, turn left. That's right. Okay. And if it's not yellow and it's not blue, it's going to be blank, which is paint yellow, turn right. Let's see if that's right. It's empty, paint it yellow, and turn left, not right. Okay. Okay. And of course, all of these conditions need to move forward afterwards. So, because that's pointless. Red, blue, yellow. All right, let's see what happens. I think that's right, but I might be wrong. Oh, thank God this is not 100. Is there something that's not quite right? Check that you've. Wonderful. Okay. Ah. So the else at the very bottom is what happens if it's empty. If it's empty, paint yellow, turn left. Paint yellow, turn left. Forward. Check. Oh no. Thank you for your time, Boom. Have to add the move forward statement as with the final. But if it's at the end of the loop, it'll turn and paint and turn and paint and not move. That's why I did that. Because then it does this. Within the loop. So right here. Okay, well, I mean, I think it works. Oh, because it goes off the if blue statement. Oh man. Cells empty. Paint yellow. Turn left. Yellow. Empty, paint yellow. If statements. But after the if statements, that would be right. Wait, no. It has to be in the statement, so yeah. It would be up one. Because then it's in this bracket, which is the repeat. Paint yellow, paint blue, paint red. Paint yellow, paint blue, paint red. It should be painting the empty ones yellow. So that it's actually painting the. But yeah, so it's painting the empty ones yellow. That's good. So the yellow's working. So now let's check blue. The cell is yellow, paint it blue, and then turn left. If yellow, paint blue, turn left. Okay, that's right. And then if the cell is red, erase it and turn to the right. I fucking did forget a color. If red. Okay. I if it is red, erase it and then turn right. So erase, turn right. And if it's not, so I think I put this. I just need to make sure I put this in the right spot. Nope, that's the wrong spot. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. It's not red. I just need to figure out which statement goes in there. Because the yellow statement, let's see. Paint yellow. So paint yellow works. Paint blue works. Paint red works. Okay, where's paint red? Same exact pattern. Oh wait, no, it did change this time. Okay. If red, erase it and turn right. It's not red though. But yellow's already holding the empty spot. Without a red if statement, what would be the final if statement be considered in the coding requirements? Cells blue, paint it red. So that would be the blue statement. So it'd be in the else of the blue statement. Filter red. State. Blue. Blue would be to paint it red and then turn right. Goes in blues else. I'm not sure if you could tell, but logical thinking is kind of hard for me sometimes. There are several ways to program these rules. They all involve nesting conditional statements inside one another. There's one solution. If red, else if blue, else if yellow, else blue, red, yellow. Oh god, that lesson was a pain in my butt. Oh, very. Covered them in the thing though. Good subroutines. Yeah, for a second there, I thought there was a light in my window. Actually, you know what? We had someone outside yesterday, early in the morning. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check. Sorry about that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and call that for coding for now. I need a break to rest my brain, and I also need to eat. So, oh wow, Rebel Spikes. I'm not sure. No, can't tell. The single. It's too far. Rebby Spikes. Yeah, Rebby Spikes. Thank you so much for your help today. Thank you for being here. I am going to see. Let's see if one of my friends are on. He's usually pretty good. He is not on. He was online 3 days ago. Well, that suits. Hi. Yeah, I'm just gonna raid real quick. I'm probably gonna be up for another 4 hours ish, and then I'm gonna. Oh God, they're working in Maya. I do not envy them. Loving my demo. Get that one. Cat, get off the mouse pad.